previously on Iron City Garage.
A C code, so it's a small block, 2-barrel. Like butter.
Y'all be safe. Take care.
Busy day, busy day. Me and Shane are trying to get that red 67 off that trailer onto that red trailer so that we can get it into the shop, because that's the tilt deck. Get it onto there. It's hot. It's like 90 something degrees today. Get it on there, get it into the driveway, jack it up, put the dollies under it, tilt the deck, shoot the car into the shop, and then we'll deal with freeing up the wheels and stuff in the shop under a fan in the shade. That's it. So that one, the 67, is kind of next up on a chopping block. See if that one will run a drive like it's brother or cousin or sister or whatever you want to call it. The blue one that came out of the same place as that, the same West Virginia hauler. This one here is another C code, 289, 2-barrel. I think this one might have a 4-barrel. They both had headers and stuff on them. Somebody wanted to go fast. Let's get after it. I'm getting hot in here. So change these ones. Good. That 67's about to go in. It went way easier than expected, getting it off the 2-car onto this one. We're just gonna jack it up, throw dollies under it to get it off this trailer, and it'll be in the shop. Get these front wheels rolling, the rears roll. It looked like it was that one did. And we're gonna see what Joe and Richie can get out of this one. Hopefully this one runs and drives too. Driver's side rear rolls.
Well, it doesn't matter because you got to break it loose anyways. Let's do that now. Oh man, these. I don't need that. This was easier than trying to burn holes in the drum.
It looks like any of these were releasing.
Time for car number 2. This is the second 67 Fastback that we got out of West Virginia. Got this one in the shop. It was putting up quite the fight. Couldn't get the wheel studs off the car. They were terribly rusted, and when we tried to turn them, they broke off at the very bottom of the collar that was in the beveled seat. So finally got the wheels off, put some of my extra GT wheels on it. Now we got it rolling and steering. At this point, we're gonna see if this motor's any good. I don't think it is because we didn't have an air cleaner on this motor and it was sitting in a hauler in West Virginia. For those of you that don't know, maybe from overseas or something watching our videos, West Virginia is a very, very wet state, like Pennsylvania. They get harsh winters, lots of rain, high humidity, not a great place for cars to be sitting outside. Not a great place for a carburetor to be sitting open in the woods. Probably a lot of water got down into that thing. We'll see. We're gonna get into it. Definitely gonna put the whole front end back together, get that fender on. That fender somehow ended up on the blue car. We got that off the blue car. We're gonna put it over here. We are not gonna do a restoration on this car. What we're trying to do is figure out whether this car runs. It does run and drive. That's great for a potential buyer. They'll be happy with that. Figure out if this motor is the original motor or not. It's definitely a small block Ford. Don't know by looking at it without looking at the numbers whether it's a 302 or 289. It's supposed to be a 289 4 barrel, so we'll dive into that. It's always easier and more comfortable for a buyer and a seller to sell something, move something down the road to the next person if it's all complete. So all those little things add up. I have a lot of that stuff across the street, so we're gonna get it all washed and stuff like that and get through it, and hopefully this thing runs like the other one does. Fastbacks are kind of hard to get, but there's a ton of them out there restored. There's fastbacks everywhere. They are just incredibly desirable, so that's why we save them. So Shane pulled a valve cover here, surprisingly wet with oil. So really don't know. I mean, have I ever bought anything that didn't have an air cleaner on it and we got it running? Yeah. So I would be shocked if this thing turns. I mean, there's no rust in here. That's all oil. That's extremely clean even compared to the other one. There's not even any sludge in there. So we'll see. Joe and Richie are gonna hop on it. We're gonna get that 67 off the rack. That one's done. That one's going out today. That one will get posted today. And get into this one and see if it'll run. It was a really good show. Joe would really like that show. It would just be hard. He'd have to.
Alright, I'm about to clean this bitch out.
That's crazy clean.
It is. I've never seen one that clean.
Hey, if there's any way possible you can stop buying them with this fucking nozzle, they fucking...
Nozzle.
I'll give you something.
This is half...
Oh
my God.
Wow.
That was like easy too.
It was.
That is so unbelievable.
I got a hard spot.
Yeah, it just pumped a ton of water out of this one right here.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
Oh my.
yeah, that's the one. The wallet, probably one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, solid.
It ain't turning.
Yeah, it is.
There it
Yeah,
is, you broke through.
there's water running out of this back one.
There's the hard part. Oh, it's actually pretty free. Huh?
That's an interesting way to start the day.
Yeah.
Well, Rich, you know, the next step is put a battery in it, see if it'll crank.
Yep.
Oh, don't worry, little 289. You're getting a good rest.
Yeah. A good nap.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't have a golf cart here anymore. Bring it all up.
Yeah, Rich, I'll crank it from out here. Yeah, because you aren't going to be able to go back and forth anyways. It's got to be a neutral. This is an automatic, right?
Yeah, it's an automatic.
It might be the terminal where it's... There we go. Look at the water it's pumping out.
Yeah, I seen that.
Coming out over here too. It's hard to tell how much of that's PP plaster. That's definitely water on that side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm gonna get that $80 carb coming from Amazon.
This is a 4-barrel.
Yeah, I'll get a full barrel one if you want. Or you think you could save that thing?
I doubt if that's savable.
Right. So is this a...
Wait, is this a 4-barrel middle?
It's a 4-barrel, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a 289. What kind? What's the numbers on it?
Oh, this is full.
Is it a Holly or look-alike Holly? Well, we'll figure something out. If we got compression, you know. But I want to get some oil in there because that water isn't going to do us any good. Rear distributor.
Well, that's happened.
In fact, I've never even seen one like that. They're Chevy points.
No.
Yes, they are. Yeah.
Oh, an XL. XL.
It's an XL distributor.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are Chevy points starting in '57 to whenever they went to electronic ignition.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe how clean it is.
I know. That's crazy.
That's the reason it turned over. We'll take a coffee break, take a compression test, yeah. You can tell somebody was in my toolbox. Yeah, you don't have to keep it going like that.
All right, well, I wanted a 120.
Yeah, that's good. If you want an accurate reading, you want your carburetor open.
Right. Get all,
But in this case,
you know what, maybe I'll just take it off.
let's put these freeze plugs in a plastic bag here. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, number 2. $90, Shane,
90.
on number 2. Got a dead one.
Valve tap. Jumped up.
Yeah, it did.
That's all it took?
Yep.
Smack. What'd it jump up to?
120.
120.
Wow. 140.
Joe, 140 on 5.
Pretty hot.
There it is.
Hey,
Yeah, 90.
Charging, yeah. On 6.
That was 6. It's getting there.
Is it making that different sound when you
Yeah.
hit it because one of them's open? on the
Exactly.
first? Okay.
Got 90.
I just love how they all think that they should be in charge. Like, I should be in charge of this store. The other guys are slacking.
Wow.
40, eh?
Yeah, I would. It actually got up to 150. Yeah, we got a runner.
There's your breakdown.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. This is a pretty expensive distributor.
Yeah, like she just put out a statement that was like, I'm not gonna bullshit anybody. I was hammered. I'm checking myself into a rehab facility.
Is the key in the ignition?
It's right here.
Yeah, turn it on.
Yeah.
No spark, yeah?
No.
I want to take it home.
Okay. Okay, you're gonna need gas.
Yeah. Okay, so all that's good. We just ain't got no spark. Maybe we ain't got no power.
Want test light for
Yeah, look, we don't have no power to the coil.
Yeah.
These place oils and gas ones.
All right, turn the key off. There's a real good chance it needs a resistor, and the resistor is in the wiring.
Yeah, right. I got you.
That's the brake equalizer. One of these should be ignition, Rich.
That's that sender from here. That was the one with the boot.
Yeah.
That went on the water. That's water, right?
Right, yeah. Okay, so we got a green. Yeah, but the original coil used a similar one.
Oh, yeah, it did. But that's where it came
This
from.
goes down to the oil sender, and there's a spade on that. Originally, they got it jumped, so okay. That's all right. So it's one of these for sure.
No. Yo, it's gonna rain all day tomorrow.
Nope.
Really? Yo, let's do it.
All right, so it's telling us we don't have no power. That's why this lead. See, this is the temperature gauge. See it moving like it is. That's temperature gauge. So this is the coil, but it's not working.
Right.
So let's go right to battery
There you go.
and see what we get. Okay, so the points are dirty. Or as Clay or Bill would say, we need a new coil. Okay, so the points need cleaned or replaced. And it should have spark after the points are cleaned.
Okay.
This needs scrubbed out a little better. Try to use this cap.
Cool.
Can you see any numbers? I'm assuming you can. I'm assuming it's all greased up.
Yeah, you got better eyesight
Oh, I
than
see
me.
it. I do see it.
So it looks like D4DE6015BA.
That up.
All right.
I see
Do
it.
it.
Cobwebs.
Oh, shit.
We kind of knew that from yesterday, right?
Yeah, we did. That drain, I
Have a brighter spot like I
to get the fuel pump off so I can get the filter off. Oh. Wow. That thing went on there.
I could take that oil if you want.
You mean the drain oil?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll let it drain.
Okay.
No, that's gone.
It's a very strong, like aromatic flavor.
See if Joe can verify that fuel pump.
But that's okay, that works.
This arm is the same?
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe basically said don't touch the fucking wagon. He's like a Chevy Volkswagen.
Yep.
I know we filmed it.
Well, when he comes back from lunch, we'll see what he wants to do with his intake, because that's what I'd be doing, pulling this intake and putting a 2-barrel back on here. That car, the blue one, calls for a 4-barrel, and that's the correct manifold for that car.
Oh, the blue one called for that.
Yeah. Think we're alone now. Green door, secret you're keeping.
Oh, you got it on.
Of course.
Oh, good.
I didn't kill it either.
Yeah, one piece, huh?
I got this one from that motor. We're looking to run it.
Right.
So we'll clean this up and get it sparking. Look how it's sagging. I need new shocks.
Gift wrapping is free. For your special orders, call Sid now.
Oh no, these are just normal gears. Clean the points. Stick it in there.
Wait, you got that cap to fit?
No, that's a different distributor.
Oh. So you put a whole different distributor on, okay.
Yeah.
Was it off that engine over there?
Yes.
So that's a whole new one, okay. Interesting.
I am going to need 5 quarts of.
5 quarts of oil?
Yeah. You know what, Rich? I think it's got a high lift cam in it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, these rocker arms are really sticking up in the air a lot. I'd say at least a ½ inch. So this is going to sound rumbly, as they would say.
Yeah.
I don't know if they made the Falcon in '74.
That's what it comes back to, 74 Falcon.
Yeah, but somewhere in there they discontinued the Falcon, but they kept the
same.
they kept the Ford numbers.
No, tell them it's a 65, not a 74. The intake manifold is a 65. It's
You're
like
right.
a 289, 4-barrel.
Okay.
Sorry.
So it's kind of a Frankenstein engine. So
It
it's
is.
Actually, what we need is a 65
4-barrel.
4-barrel base gasket.
2 of them, or 4 of them, whatever they have.
Yes, it's for the Mustang. Not even
So, boom, what you do to me. Well, I got the, how does Vice Grip Garage say that? I got the sparkulators in this.
You're the only one that watches Vice Grip Garage.
I don't think I'm working this winter here. Well, there's no way I could shovel the driveway and shit.
Well, that's why you're supposed to call us.
Yeah, where's your snowblower?
You have a snowblower.
Yeah, but you can't use it because the driveway's so bad, it's crumbling. And you know, if you ever use a snowblower.
Well, then if I break it, you just fix it. Do it again. Get Pete to get a snowplow for the front of his truck and he'll come plow the driveway for you.
Yeah.
Oh, don't give him no idea.
You say that now, then he'll get bored at your house and won't come now.
They used to crack Pete up. All I ever had was 2-wheel drive stuff, and Bill used to call off because there was too much snow and he had to 4-wheel drive.
We made $5.84. Yep.
Damn.
$5 in it.
You don't have to put oil on.
Well, the gasket.
No, you don't have to do that.
Why?
Wrenching with Kenny said no, you don't do
Who
that.
said that?
Wrenching with Kenny.
What the hell program are you watching? Okay, don't put any oil on that gasket. You know what happens the next time you try to take it off?
Let somebody else take it off.
Yeah.
You should just
Well, this one, yeah. Somebody
lick it
else is
front.
definitely going to take this off.
Yeah, give it a lick. That'll prime it.
Hand tight, though. Only hand tight.
Is that tight enough? Okay, now we're going to get this in time. What's the direction of the rotor?
Counterclockwise.
Okay. So it's going this way.
Yeah.
All right, now we'll set that up. Viva Las Vegas. All right, so if it's turning counterclockwise, then we want to go into it. I'm gonna leave it right there. No, I want to go want to go past that, because if it's turning clock, no, I don't want to go past it. Which way do I want to go? Counterclockwise.
Counterclockwise.
So the rotor's actually coming around this way. Yeah, I want to go this way and then pull it back. This pulled down's from that other engine too. Well, that should start it as long as our cam to spark is okay. You know, as long as that's not, as long as it's a 302 cam. Okay, so that's number one.
Right.
Right there. I had to cover off, that's confirmed.
Okay, there's no knots on that, right?
Yeah, there is, right here, this screw. That's this screw. Oh.
Okay, now
That's one. We're gonna have to reuse it because our parts guy can't locate. We didn't have any, so here's the wrong one.
Yeah, right. Or make your own. Make your own.
Yeah, here, I'll show you the gasket material and you could spend a day cutting it out. Burgettstown is out that way, right? Hole's too fucking small.
yeah, I know. Let me get a funnel.
Send your boss there all alone like that. He could be talking into that camera all that time.
They want to see you work on trucks, Joe.
Yeah.
You're the king of the will and run video. You have
Yep.
your whole own category on the internet.
Well, we'll check it for spark right now. The distributor's fine, but we don't know about the coil.
Got spark.
Oh yeah, we got plenty of spark.
Okay.
What are you doing with that flathead up on the shelf?
Someone's supposed to buy me a car for it to put it in.
A carport?
Buy a car? Yeah, Roadster.
Oh.
Put that in.
Oh, you waiting for your son to do that?
Why is everybody standing back now?
Yeah, are we in?
Everybody's moving back slowly.
Are we in gear? Let's block these wheels up. Now, we don't know anything about this carburetor. It might leak, so just stand by.
I'll watch the oil up there.
Oh, Rich, we lost our connection. Give it a pretty good drink, but we know she's gonna fire. Got a pretty good misfire there, Rich.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm concerned about the firing order.
Hey everybody, Pete, Iron City Garage, and today's video is going to be brought to you by our friends over at Prime Weld. We got involved with Prime Weld about a year ago when we were in the market for a new machine. They hooked us up with the S200 multi-process machine. We've been extremely happy with this machine. It does MIG, TIG, stick all in one. We've used all three processes. It's been great. American-made machine, excellent warranty, excellent customer service, and excellent price. You cannot beat the price. Go ahead over to primeweld.com, check out welders and plasma cutters, use code Iron City Garage at checkout, save yourself a couple bucks. Hope you enjoy our video. Keep watching. Thank you.
Oh, we're leaking.
Leaking heavy now.
Yeah, we're leaking pretty good.
Where is that coming from?
Carburetor.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, we don't want to leave this.
No, we're full of gas.
Well, let's let it cool down. I'll put a pump in it and we'll try it again. How's
Okay.
that?
Sounds good.
Sounds like a plan.
It's lunchtime. Want me to help you, Rich?
Oh, I got it.
Look at the ones that had water in them.
Yeah.
From that carburetor not being covered.
Well, I don't know how I'm going to get this in there.
Yeah, it's too bad, you know, like the heads match. They're 4-barrel heads.
Because of the bigger ports.
Yeah, it looks like it. Here's a hand one that I use.
What do you think? Just on the ends?
No, I'd glue as much as I could to make sure it stays in place.
This looks.
Yeah, that'll clips in there. You want to put a ball of RTV there, right there.
Oh, okay. Good.
Yeah.
You just ball the corners. This is supposed. I think it should hook in here.
Yeah, it's supposed to, but the gaskets are fucked up from somebody running a grinder on them for 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want it low. You want to start high.
Yep.
You good?
Yeah.
Fit in there pretty snug. It slipped right on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got it out of the way. There's a bunch of shit there now, so it needs to be scooped with the Bobcat and dumped away, but maybe for tomorrow.
Everything's gonna change, you know, on Friday. Now, number one,
It's marked on there.
it's right there. Okay, so that's just past this clip, which would be right about there.
Yeah, I have that marked too.
Okay, so hopefully the oil pump will line up. Okay, now see, it's caught in a cam gear, but it's not caught in the oil pump. I already did one of these. I had to drop the pan, Rich, because I couldn't get the shaft in the back in the pump. There it is.
There it is.
There it went. Okay, now we're gonna back up and hope it doesn't jump. Time.
Well, you're on number.
Yeah, I know. I have to go back and then forward again like that. Take the slack out of the chain. There we are. See, now turn this. See, now we're on number one, right there. This distributor turns
Clockwise,
Yeah, I hate these fucking distributors just for that reason. That clip falls. Where's the distributor anchor?
Oh, right here.
Let me have it. I'll put it in now. Okay, so what we ought to do is just when them points open, right there.
Oh, you need a.
That little wrench that I had up there, 1/2 inch 7/16 box.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. All right, that's startable. Okay, this needs reconnected to the coil.
Right.
Now, when you put this on, this here needs to be blocked.
Right.
So you can cut a piece of hose and plug it with 2 clamps, or find a screw that fits in there. Yep. Nice job, though. Nice.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Sweet.
running over there with them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is the wire. I'm going to put it underneath this terminal.
Shane has to let me out. That's the security system, so whoever steals it can't get out. It's a 67, it's a C code, 289, 2-barrel car. Really highly desirable car. Pretty plain Jane on options. This was a McCutcheon, New Jersey car, sold to a dealership in Virginia. We got it out of West Virginia, along with the blue one over there. This one's in significantly better shape than the blue one, has a lot less rot. This car's actually really not absolutely terrible. Rear frame rail needs done on both sides, but that one's intact. Waiting on title on this one. If you want to buy the car with no title, that's cool. But this car here, I was told the title was lost. We've sent the paperwork into West Virginia. Unfortunately, West Virginia's paperwork system isn't that reliable. Been down that road before. They just never really like electronically logged all their records, and waiting for somebody to check paper records, they just don't do it. So assume no title right now, but we are actively working on it. I may have to pull one here in PA on a court order, which we can do. I'd say it's 20 grand. Runs, drives, as you saw. Definitely has some rust in it, but at the end of the day, it's a 67 Fastback, which is what you're gone in 60 seconds. Let me be specific. My generation Gone in 60 Seconds with Nicolas Cage in the Eleanor car was a 67 Fastback. Apparently there was a Gone in 60 Seconds movie I've never seen because I'm only 32, where it was like a 73 Mustang or something. This is my generation Eleanor, which is obviously way cooler and better looking. That's kind of what started the craze on the 67s. It's what drove the prices up real big. Steve McQueen's car was a 68, the Bullet. Very, very, very similar bodies though. Most people can't tell the difference. So between pop culture references of the Eleanor car and Steve McQueen, that's what drove these prices up. We love these cars. We got lots of parts for them. We love to buy them. We love to save them. We hope you enjoyed this video. This is a Hillbilly Deluxe 67 Fastback. If you're interested in it, give me a shout, 412-335-6100. And we'll see you on the next video. We have awesome stuff coming out. Don't forget, I just bought, like, how many other Fastbacks did I buy? Like 9? Make sure you catch that video. We got a ton of really nasty, rusty Fastbacks saved out of the woods. We also have a Bronco here. We have a little BMW video coming out. We have, what, another 65 Fastback coming in there. So make sure you check that stuff out. Go to ironcitygarage.com, get yourself a t-shirt. We'll see you in the next video. Hey, thanks for watching our video. We really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have cars like these in your garage, if you have a Fastback Mustang or convertible Impala, a nice original paint pickup truck or an old cab over truck, and you want to sell it, I'd love to try and put a deal together with you. You can get a hold of me at 412-335-6100. We pay excellent prices. We pay finder's fees. You know, it's no secret. We do make a little money on the YouTube video, so that allows me to pay, you know, sometimes market value or really good prices for these cars. We'd love to come out and drag it out of your barn. We'd love to film it. We'd love for you to be a part of that whole process. So if you have an original paint or an original old fastback Mustang that needs work, like these ones I have on my trailer, or if you have an old pickup, or again, a convertible Impala, cab over truck, whether it doesn't matter where you are, we buy nationwide here in the United States, all the way as far as California. I've had stuff, New Mexico, Arizona, Oregon, Washington, high desert stuff we love. So, or if you're in the East Coast and it's a rusty Mustang or a rusty convertible Impala, that is fine. We typically don't buy many trucks on the East Coast, but I buy a lot of cars on the East Coast. If you have cab over parts also, especially for these early Fords, I'd be interested in that. It never hurts to send me an email or a text. IronCityGarage@gmail.com. You're welcome to send me an email or a text message, probably the best. You kind of get an instant answer that way. 412-335-6100. I'd love to talk to you. Hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully we can make a deal on what you guys have on your farms or in your garages.